In this video, we're going to do old school long division, as you can see, with multiplication check. Okay, so yes, they still teach long division. I promise you, you will still teach long division if you teach, I think this happens in 4th grade. Okay, so let's go ahead and make up a problem. Let's say that I had 4 dividing into 1,782. Whew. Okay. All right, so how this works, if you remember, is that number one is that we're going to be using our 4 multiplication facts. So you would want to make sure that students remembered all their 4 multiplication facts or had them handy. Okay, so we'd say, does 4 go into 1? Can I take 4 times something and get to 1? And the answer is no, that's too small. So I move over now to the 7. So 4 times what gets me closest to 17 without going over? 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to write a 4 above that 7. And I'm going to write 16 down below. And I'm going to subtract. So here I go 17 subtract 16. I'm going to get just a 1. Okay. All right. We good so far? I'm now going to bring down the 8. So now I'm going to ask myself, 4 goes into 18 how many times without going over? Let's see, 4 goes into 18. Let's see, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. So it's 4 again. And I have this too. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to bring down this last digit. So 4 goes into 22 how many times without going over? So 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. So that one's too much. So it'll be 5, which is 20. Okay, now, there's no other numbers to bring down, so this is my remainder. So what I just learned is that 1,782, when I divide it by 4, is equal to 445 with a remainder of 2. Okay, now, do you have to write it that way? It just depends on your textbook, your Common Core textbook in your classroom. If you are having them write this way, if you're just having them do the work here and then writing remainder 2 up here and circling, you get to decide what is appropriate. However, what I wanted to show you was the multiplication check, because I guarantee you your book is going to ask you, your elementary school classroom book, right, your kid's book is going to have you check it. So this is how you check it. So to check your answer, what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 445 times 4. So you multiply these two, and then last we'll add the remainder. And what should happen is I get 1,782. So let's see what happens. All right, so 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 2 more is 18. Carry the 1. 4 times 4 is 16. 1 more is 17. So I have 1,780, but I now have to add my remainder. And my remainder is 2. And I get back my original number I started off with. All right, so there is old school long division along with a multiplication check.